Hey, I'm Pete the Plumber. Plumbing is what I'm all about. From emergencies to catastrophes, brand new shiny renovations. Let me and my team show you how to get it done and done right. Calgary, we've got you covered.
So we're over here at Nancy's house pulling out her old Carrier furnace. Still a good make, good model. We're shooting around 75 to 80% efficient with this mid-efficient furnace. We're gonna jump it up to a 2-stage variable speed furnace. We're at around 96% efficient. Nancy's gonna be super happy. It's a lot nicer heat, gonna save her a lot of money on her bills. Our biggest challenge right now is our crawl space. So we're gonna be working on hands and knees a lot of the day. I'm not the smallest guy in the world, so back might be a little sore at the end of the day. So we're pulling off the door to the basement here. Just with bringing in a big furnace like that, it has a lot of sharp edges, sharp corners. Just want to protect Nancy's house at all costs. We got the drop sheets down, protect her carpet. We got to wear our boots for safety reasons, obviously. We want to make sure Nancy's happy at the end of the day besides just her furnace. Now we're downsizing the chimney. The furnace doesn't use this to vent. So now this one will be gone across the beam here. We're going to have one still going to your main chimney, but now we're going to have 2 pipes going out the side. So we're going to go out the taller spot there. It's definitely a little bit tight in here. Every homeowner, every contractor, every human wants as much living space in their house, which means let's shrink the furnace room, which for big old Jake, it's a little tight some days. So today we're getting a workout. So now we're taking apart all the pretty important connections on the furnace. Taking apart the gas, making sure it's obviously shut off. And then we're just checking all of our electrical. So we got the breaker off. I know that's off for sure. We got our disconnect switch killed. I don't want to get electrocuted, so we're making sure everything is proper.
Okay, so I'm just pulling the thermostat off because I have to add a new wire for W2, which is required for the new furnace.
Right now we're just looking for a good spot to run our vent, our exhaust and our intakes. A little limited just with the crawl space, half of it is below grade. So we only really have a couple feet to work with here. So it's gonna be tight, but we'll make it work.
What are these, Jake?
So those are our 2 holes. One's gonna be for the exhaust, one will be for the intake. We use a nice neoprene gasket, keeps everything watertight afterwards. We buzzed the hole from the outside in, just to give us a pilot reference, just so we know where we're going. We're just drilling out one of the joists on the inside, just to make a little bit nicer of a fit. So I'm holding the pipes so Craig can measure them and drill the hole out for us. Good? our supplier gave us one small wrong part, so we got it on our way. A little bit of a break, but nothing too crazy today. Now we're just gonna cut the filter rack in. So we gotta cut out the side of the furnace that it's on. The furnaces come with nothing cut out. So we gotta do a little bit of measuring. So this is your blower wheel. This is the blower compartment. We put the return box on. Train does request it, as far as it's going to give you a lot more CFM, a lot more surface area on your filter. It's going to give you a better product. It's going to be quieter. It's going to run a little more efficient. Customer's going to be a lot happier. Give me a bad measurement, great. Just keep pulling. Yeah. Oh yeah! Just wants to come. Just don't go too quick at the end.
Yeah.
The fingies are right there. We got her in, now we're just starting to plug away at it.
That was all the little stuff?
All the little stuff, yeah, wiring it, gas, the venting, all the little things. So now we're just piping in all the gas. Putting a brand new shutoff. Gonna do a brand new union, make sure everything's brand new. Obviously, when working with gas, safety is a top priority. Just making sure everything fits, looks good, nice and straight, and we'll leak test it here in a minute.
Hi, I'm Charles.
And I'm Alan.
And we're All Hope Handiworks. We assemble, we build,
We fix.
and we paint. Need something fixed? Give us a shout.
I'll fix you.
At the plate, air care. Safe at first.
We do residential duct cleaning.
Slides into second.
We also do commercial duct cleaning.
And steals third.
We also do industrial duct cleaning.
Big collision with Pete the Plumber.
Coming home every time, 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Uppercut Elevators and Lifts. Locally owned and operated, serving Albertans for 25 years. Porch lifts, stair lifts, commercial accessibility, and home elevators. Call Uppercut today for a free consultation.
Hi, Pete the Plumber here with your hard water answer for the City of Calgary. The mighty Tahoe, 10.5-year parts and labor warranty, comes straight from Pete. No more hard water buildup nor calcium. No more clogged up hot water tanks with debris. You will not need a 1-800 number because you got a problem, you're calling Pete. And we have the Vecta Pure RO water system. Let's save the environment. Save hundreds of dollars a year water bottling. You don't have to buy anymore because you're going to make your own. Because you know nobody beats Pete the Plumber. Nobody. Don't be nervous. I'll do the talking. What are you doing?
Got an ABS for the intake for the furnace.
Can you use this on the exhaust too?
No, you cannot.
Why not?
636 because it's heat rated.
He's on it. Good job, Craig. We're right in the middle of the install with Jake. Jake, how's it going?
Good, a little bit tight, but it's all working out good.
That beam's not good for 6-foot guys, is it?
No, it's not.
How many times did you touch a light bulb?
Couple.
It is a bit tight in here, but space is everything. The new unit, what size is this?
This is an 80,000 BTU based on the square footage, everything I've been told by the homeowner, the ductwork. This is exactly what they need.
Exactly what they need. What make?
This is a train.
Train. Can't go wrong with a train. Hard to stop a train.
It is.
Now we have the two pipes. Again, exhaust,
Yep.
PVC, intake, and ABS.
Yes.
Cannot be the other way around because that will melt. You got the inducer motor. What is something you want to keep in mind when putting these units in?
Biggest thing is keeping it simple. Our vent lengths are all based on the inducer motor, how far it can push, right? So we can use 2-inch pipe. Train gives us a huge spec. We can go over 150 feet on 2-inch pipe. So we try to minimize the fittings. Obviously, the less work that inducer has to do to push exhaust outside, longer it's gonna last, happier this unit's gonna be.
Perfect. So again, the less restriction, the better the unit's gonna last, less work it has to do. 80,000 BTU. How many square feet would this go up to?
This would do about 2,300 square feet. It's a good unit.
I like how everything's right here to be worked on, isn't it? It's nice and easy to grab everything.
It is nice, close up front, easy to work on. It looks like a lot, but it is very simple for a gas fitter.
You're right, it is. It's all components. It's one of these things, once you know what you're doing, you're laughing, aren't you? That's going in nice. How long would this install be, this total install?
6-7 hours. It's a little bit warm out, so we might take a bit of a water break, but no, we're doing good.
Sounds great. I'll catch up with you in a second. One of the most common questions I always get asked, Pete, when's it time to change my furnace? Right now, all the furnaces now are high efficiency, and that's code in Alberta. So we have to put in at least a 92% and above high efficiency furnace. The most important thing to remember here is the warranty, because you don't want to be replacing these parts at your cost. You want parts and or labor installed in and then that warranty. Very, very important to do that. Here's an older one. This is about 22 years old. This furnace that we've just pulled it out, of course. A lot of times the igniter, very common to go in these. It doesn't matter the make or model, a lot of them go. The inducer motor, if you can hear that, okay, those bearings are starting to go. So that's an easy fix, the inducer motor, anywhere from $500 to $800 to replace it. The board, once the board goes, we're talking some big bucks. These guys go in anywhere from $300 to $900 depending on the make and model. And then behind it is the squirrel cage of the fan motor. That also, when that goes, you're going to be over $1,000, anywhere $800 to $1,000. When these things start going, they're going to cost big bucks, and it's not going to work at all. So when you're starting to get near 20 years, 17, 18 years, this is when you start thinking about it. Or if you just want to start saving money right away. Because these went in probably 65% efficient 22 years ago. The new ones are 95 plus. Most of them are 95, 96, 97% efficient. So you don't have to be a plumber, a gas fitter, anything. Mathematician, it's really simple. 65%, 96%. You do the math and how much money you're going to save. Let alone how much this slipped over the years. It went from 65 to 60%, maybe 55%. It's your money. Save it. We want to save you money, you gotta save money, especially with the utilities nowadays. So think when you're getting near 20 years old, anywhere near there, time to pull the plug and get a high efficiency.
Compro offers post-construction cleanup services for when consumer equipment just doesn't cut it. Our disaster restoration service offers fast recovery from fire, floods, grow-ops, hazardous materials, and other disasters. From asbestos testing and mold remediation to upholstery and furniture steam cleaning. Let Compro tackle all of the really big industrial strength cleaning. Compro, for all your cleaning needs.
Kitchen upgrades for any budget. Cabinet refacing. An old kitchen can look new in just a few days. Add roll-out drawers custom fit to your existing cabinets. Closet organizers that make your spaces functional. Cobella Enterprises is your personal and professional tiling and flooring company. 25 years of service gives us the experience to provide the wow factor to your home. Call us today for your free quote.
The Animal Rescue Crew Society is a grassroots and welfare organization with a foundation of compassion and kindness. Please join us so we may one day all witness a compassionate world for all animals.
Cobella Enterprises is your personal and professional tiling and flooring company. 25 years of service gives us the experience to provide the wow factor to your home. Call us today for your free quote.
Hey, Nancy. How are you?
Pete, good. How are you?
Good to see you.
Nice seeing
One of
you.
my favorite repeat customers. This must be the third time we're here.
It's about that.
On one of the warmest days of the year. And what are we doing today? A furnace.
A furnace.
Furnace, not an air conditioner, a furnace. Well, that is something. Now, why in the middle of summer would we be doing a furnace for you?
We're taking advantage of the incentive program from the Greener Canada.
Canada came through. So what does that involve?
Well, basically, they go through your home and check out all the things that aren't very energy efficient, and they mark them down and say, okay, this is what you need new of, this could help. And one of the things highlighted for us was our furnace.
And again, the house 22 years old, it'd be old to mid efficiency, they want a high efficiency furnace, right? So you jump through all the hoops and whistles and all that and paperwork, because I know it's a ton of paperwork. And what is their percentages that they cover? 100% or percentages of what you do?
Well, they'll give us up to $5,000.
$5,000. So they showed you all the stuff you can do. They said if you do some of this, we'll give you up to $5,000. Obviously, you opted for the furnace being one of the biggest bills you could do.
Correct.
And we hit that number.
You did.
That was awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
Now, a couple little tricks. We got to do a chimney liner. So the boys are going to be back here with a ladder, and we're going to get you saving money this winter.
That's excellent. And warm.
And warm. You'll be warm and you'll be saving money.
That's right.
Well, it's great to see you again. I'm going to see how the boys are doing.
All right. Sounds good.
Take
Thanks
care.
so much, Pete.
Thank you.
Keep going. We got more in ya. 2 more. 1 more.
Okay, Jake, what do we got going here?
This is our new 4-inch chimney liner. Because we took his mid-efficient furnace off of the 6-inch chimney, we now have to downsize it just for his hot water tank. So Craig's gonna get all the safety gear on. We're gonna get up on the roof. We're stretching it out right now to slide it down.
This is the #1 thing that we find when people don't get permits, where they think, I don't need that permit from the city. My buddy's a gas fitter, he knows how to do this. The one thing they always skip is a chimney liner. You have to do this or you'll get condensation, and they have to put the right hat on the top. We have to have this for bugs, bees, weather, a storm cover, and everything like that has to go on the top. So if you look on your roof and you don't have one of those, you better be talking to some HVAC person to get that put on. How long is this one, Jake?
This is about 35 to 40 feet by the time it's fully stretched out.
And we'll need that on a 2-story.
Yeah, on a 2-story house, we'll need every bit of that.
Awesome, that's great. Do you guys ever have a tug of war for fun?
A little bit.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot. I'll let you get at her.
Thanks.
Okay, the guys are all rigged up here for safety, holding the ladder, of course. A bit of a steep climb on this one, but Jake's holding the ladder. Craig's on his way up with the rope. Once he gets up there, he'll be attaching the rope to his harness, and then we'll be tying it off, not to a vehicle, okay? We'll be tying it off to something solid on the opposite side. So if something does go sideways, he's not gonna fall all the way down. Little known fact, if you hire a contractor and he gets hurt on your site and he doesn't have workers' comp, you're responsible because you're his boss, okay? I'm their boss. I make sure we have workers' comp and insurance. I make sure they do it right, and then there's no problems. But if you got, that's something, that's minimum to ask, is do you have workers' comp? Are you a registered company? That's your right to ask any contractor that works in your house. So what Craig's doing now is he's taking the old storm hood off because that's the old B-vent pipe, which you can see about a foot of the pipe down to the storm collar. So he's going to take that old one off, and we're going to get rid of that because that fits on the old B-vent, which we don't need anymore. We have the new storm collar on the end of our flexible liner. Can you throw it right in the backyard, Craig? You can throw it right here. Throw it right to me.
Okay, I'll do that. Before I come down, I'll throw it down.
Well, then you don't have to worry about it falling off.
Is it gonna make it if I throw it?
Sure you can.
It's kind of windy.
Throw it. I'll catch it. Perfect. So now he's got the old storm collar off. That's the B-vent that's exposed. And that's 6-inch, and he's putting down a 4-inch stainless steel flexible liner. Jake is in the basement, so he's probably going to give me a yell when it's close enough that he has enough of it there, and he's going to keep pulling to bend it. We'll just watch him feed it in, and hopefully there's not too many elbows, and it just slides right in there like a beautiful thing. This can be a bit of a tricky job, as you can imagine, but this one should be a straight run. He's getting near the end of it, as you can see. We had the storm cap already screwed onto it. He slid it right down. He's just going to secure that right now. What are you putting, a couple screws in there? Okay, 4. I like it, I like it. Putting 4 self-tapping, self-drilling screws in there. And so that storm cap is going nowhere. Again, hail, rain, nothing's going down there. That will just be exhausting the hot water tank now. But this is one thing you can always tell if a contractor pulled a permit or not, because this is one thing they don't want to do. Because you can see it's pretty labor intensive, you got to know what you're doing.
Hi, I'm Mike Lee from Toledo Renovations. You love where you live, but it's time. Kitchens, bathrooms, basements, and whole home renovations. Our team works to deliver a positive experience and the perfect final result for you. We're really proud of the feedback we receive from our clients. For over 15 years, we've helped our clients get from before to after. Call me and let's get working on your forever home.
I'm Chris Cleland, owner at Cleland Contracting. We're your trusted carpentry and renovation specialist. We pride ourselves in quality workmanship, integrity, and professional results. We offer an industry-leading 5-year workmanship warranty. So for your next renovation project, look no further than Cleland Contracting.
Plumber, here with Mike from Tally Renovations. Mike, what is your secret to these spectacular kitchens in Calgary?
Every family's unique, so we have to design every kitchen for your specific needs and your specific workflow. We focus on the details you want, from prep to cooking to serving and to cleanup. It all fits in a perfect workflow for you.
And that is why Mike is my #1 referral for kitchens in the city of Calgary.
Tally Renovations. Beautiful spaces built right.
Pete the Plumber here, Calgary, introducing you to something I've been waiting for 3 to 4 years. The Tie Docks, or as I call it, the Gator. Air quality protection in your house will kill all airborne pathogens, toxins, chemicals, coronavirus, influenza, smoke from the BC forest fires. What you cooked the night before will kill everything in your house within 8 hours. Calgary, I have a couple of very important things I care about in the air they breathe. Right, Brooklyn? Right, Dino? Give me a call. Something new to expect when you get a high efficiency furnace is Probably 99% of the time we try to go at the side wall. We can go through the roof, through the chase, but we're usually using a chimney liner for that. So this is something new that wasn't here before. We have the exhaust pipe, PVC, fire rated, because this is going to get warm, not warm that you can't touch it, but very warm, and the air intake. We have to keep minimum 12 inches apart because this is sucking in fresh air and for combustion. This is exhausting the combusted air, obviously the carbon monoxide. So this is going to be something new. They do not have to stick out 3 feet or 2 feet. A lot of people say, can I get these shorter? Yes, you can get them shorter by doing these little tricks, which are perfectly certified, which will be inspected by the City of Calgary inspector, the same as the chimney liner. He won't go up on the roof, but he'll see it in the basement. So this is something you don't have now that you will be getting when you do get a high efficiency furnace.
What is this white one?
This is your exhaust. So this is a PVC product. It's just rated for the higher temperature of the exhaust coming out.
Okay.
Well, Jake's all done the furnace. He's just doing some fine tuning and some balancing, which is very important. It's a little tricky in the hot weather, but we will get it going again and do some balancing here. He's going to tuck some wires in, do his final readings and calculations. Again, it's a train furnace, high efficiency, hard to stop a train. The beauty thing is, you know who did it. You always want to know who did your furnace to go back to for the warranty. And these furnaces, all high efficiency furnaces, have to be inspected once a year. So some sort of chart, some sort of graph should be done on that so that you know that a certified gas fitter comes in there and checks. Doesn't have to be the person that installs it. It just has to be a certified gas fitter. Make sure it's clean, make sure it's running right. Dirt, number one enemy. Change the filter, always change the filter. Make sure it's clean, running good, get you ready for winter, but must be checked once a year to keep the warranty. Most important thing is the filter. I like the cardboard throwaway filters. Some people like the HEPA filters. Some people like the electronic filters. For certain reasons, I like the cardboard throwaway ones. They are not expensive. You can change them. These guys, you only have to change every season, every 3 to 4 months. You can do the 1-inch ones, throw them away every month. But these are the key to longevity in a furnace. You must clean the filters out. These are throwaways, nice and easy. Grab it, throw it out. The 4-inch one is one of our most popular ones because it is built so well and lasts much longer. Hey, what are you doing in there?
We can't have you having all the fun, Pete.
But I like having all the fun. Well, you're getting up in the world, that's for sure. We're all done. The boys are wrapping up. 96% efficiency in this puppy. You are going to save at least 35% in your pocket on your heating bill this winter.
That's fantastic.
At least, and it could be up to 45% depending on how old how bad your old one was running.
Wow.
We'll never know.
Wow, Pete, that's awesome.
That is great. Well, that's awesome, and thanks for calling us back again. I love repeat customers. Well, since you're in my truck, you might as well push my buttons.
Let's go.
We're just leaving Nancy's place. Very happy customer, and that's all I care about. And it's not even cold out yet. But anyhow, she wanted everybody to know she applied for the government rebate, which is fantastic. We do a lot of government rebate jobs. They come through every time and pay for whatever you're going to do. They want you to save energy. They really care that you're putting new stuff in, updated stuff. They want you to save energy because it's good for the environment everywhere. Get rid of the old furnace, they'll help you buy a new one. But do your homework. The government has many plans and rebate plans for tankless, for power vent, for upgrading your furnace. They have tons of that stuff, but do your homework. You have to do your homework to make sure you're getting the right rebate, but they always do come through.